Hey guys, Susanna here. Today I'm doing a stitch with Suze, but also I got inspired by Lauretta from Sparrowhawker Designs, and also all the little clusters and tabs and stuff that Rachel made from Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I thought I wouldn't mind making, because we've got all the Christmassy stuff and everything in and around our desk, and I thought I'm going to use what you've got on your desk, and because I've got all the Christmas stuff, I'm going to be using stuff because I've made these kits, and these kits are available on my website. They're just gorgeous. So I've got bits and pieces, but I want to make I saw on Sparrowhawker Designs with Lauretta that she made these beautiful Christmas ornaments, and so I want to do that, but with, like, sort of get inspiration from other people, because yeah, that's good to do. So I've gotten these, it's just calico, muslin, or whatever you want to, that you've got. A friend of mine, her friend, had another friend. It's amazing how when they know you're crafty, they give you stuff. My friend's friends passed away, and she had all this crafty stuff, and the husband didn't know what to do with it, and he goes, "Do you know anyone that was crafty?" And she talked to her friend, and she said, "Yeah, I've got just the right person." So it pays to be in the know, a friend of a friend. So I got all this awesome craft stuff, threads and bits and pieces, and she'd stamped stuff onto calico, and I thought I really like that idea. I'm going to use some of it in the Journal of Stitchery, but I love this. This is like a little doorway and roses and stuff on there. I love this little cottage. I think it's really cute, and I thought I might do some Christmas ornaments with a bit of a difference. You can use bits and pieces of this, sew it in the centerpiece. This would have been so good for that house that we did, even though I love the one that I ended up doing. But how good would have that been for the little country cottage? I may end up keeping this for the angel, but at the same token, I wouldn't mind making a bigger version of this, like with bits of fabric. I think that would be really cute. I love this. I thought I wanted to incorporate, I want to do a little village. I'm just waiting to see what the prompts are, to see whether we are going to do a little cute little village. This is a piece from, hopefully you can see, this is a piece from Lisa Maddock, and it's her Nordic village, and I thought I want to cut these out and have a little bit of a village. I think it'd be so cute. So be nice to find little centerpieces if you're going to do a Christmassy one. I used that beautiful cat and dog on the my Christmas tree, but there's so many gorgeous little pieces. I mean, I love that cow, it's so cute. You can do another moggy. I mean, even a llama. So they'd make a really good center, like the centerpiece, and then you add beautiful fabric around that. So I've got that. Now these two, I really love them. I think they'd be perfect for Christmas ornaments and but she's obviously, made a printed error, but because we are stitchers, you can just, when you add fabric, use it as a centerpiece, cover those pieces up. Oh, that's nice with that one. So these I got little leftover bits of everything. So I got that, and then this one I thought, oh, that could almost be, like a bit of a Christmas dinner thing, but yeah, that was just, I love that. I think that's beautiful. So I thought I'd show you what she did, and I'm going to have a flat, this was leftover piece. You use stays on. And I got this with a freebie with something, so I'm gonna make this little guy, and I'm gonna probably put a few bits and pieces. Stays on. You've got to be really careful because it stays on. I think this might be getting a little old. Yeah. Now there's tissue. To get it off here. Hopefully that'll press down. The reason why I haven't got anything on there is because we want it to stay on there. I think that I'm pretty sure we may get a gingerbread man in the prompts. I don't know, but if we don't, you can use it as part of it. But it would make a really good, cute little centerpiece. So I think this is really cool. Merry Christmas. I might even do a couple of those. Oop. There we go. You probably can't see me where you are, but you'll see me coming in. So this is all you need to do. Not hard. You know, Rachel uses a lot of stamps, and so does Sarah. Now this one's really cute too. I don't mind myself a good Christmas saying. It's re-inking this one. May your Christmas be full of sweet surprises. That's really cute. Okay, I might do another one. One for my journal maybe, and then one for my tree. Okay. Oop. I mean, I've done this before, shown you guys this before, but while I'm here, and then anything with that, it does stay in there. And then this is a little bow tie that you can put on the this guy here. Might do another one of him. Okay, there we go. Candy cane. Bow tie, do another one. Oh, stay. And then I'll probably do another one of the these guys, and then that'll be done. So very, very cute. I'll do another one while I'm here. Oop. Like I say, one for my tree, one for my journal. Okay. There we go. Then I've got, oh, not quite. I'm not going to even attempt to try and fix that. There we go. I don't think it quite went on here either. But if you're going to stitch around that, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, put that away. Put these away. And I'll be back. I'll pause it. Okay, back again. I just ironed them in, and I found a permanent marker in similar colour, which I did over on the edge, which I may go over the writing. So that's what you do. I'm going to, I've got all the bits and pieces just on the side here, all all stuff that I've got left over. Whoops, sorry. Bango, see, bits and pieces. No, you even keep these little end bits because they make really good loops. You know that'll make a good loop. Same with this. Sort of like it was too nice to throw away. I mean, it's a vintage eiderdown. This is vintage tablecloth. This is the eiderdown as well. See, it's got a bit of a hole in it, but perfect for using. I mean, look at this. This is the edge. I ripped that off because it had faded and it's got marks even though I washed it. But there's usable bits in there. But I love how it's all sort of raw edge. All the good bits, you know, are in the packs. And I even managed to, you know, keep some of these little bits and pieces. That's in the pack as well. So we are going to start with even this tiny little bit. That was that one with the matches that really well. The fruit in those packs that I've got, these ones. So yeah, this fabric here. So they're all bits and pieces. So I've got quite a bit of these ones. I want to work with the pinks and teals, and both packs work really well together. Been even nice to incorporate something in that. So I've sort of ironed and pressed a few things. So I want to pick something to have as a centerpiece. I'm thinking maybe this, or even the angel, one of those two. I do love that. I want to do that as well. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I've got a little bit of this left, and then I've got another bit as well. So I do love that. So cute. But I think today we'll do the angel and that. Okay, so what you need to do, I've got this is every pack got a bit of like sort of old quilt, and then that's a bit that I've got left there, and I've even got this come off here, the edging. So I ripped it off, I opened it up and ironed it out. So you use all your little bits. So I'm going to use this, I need to probably give it another iron, as the back. So the back of the piece is going to have a quilted piece on there, and then the other piece, you get something around about this size. I've got these, so you would probably use the biggest size, but I just wanted it a little bit bigger, and I've got these little coasters, or you can get something like that. So just a bit of an idea of what you can use. This is just from Kaiser Craft. So I want to pinch something that's being stitched down. You could probably make them a little bigger. I'll just use the marker that can be, you know, ironed out that way. Going around. Hopefully I'm in camera. Might pull it over a little more. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't always work, probably because it's a bit of a funny fabric. Now, I might have it there, and then I've got that leftover bit over there for use as a piece of fabric to put in, you know, journal stitchery or whatever. I always keep me bits. There we go. Now, where's my scissors? Here they are. Cut that. And cut cut that in the middle, and we're going to leave it as is. So that'll be the back, and that's why I picked a bit that had been quilted, mostly quilted down. Okay, so that'll be back. This is a piece that we can incorporate, probably incorporate. So don't need to worry about the back part because it's already got some pretty stuff on there. So this is probably why I wanted to use this little girl. She's very cute, as a centerpiece. I'm very tempted to see this piece now I can use for something else, like as in these I'll probably get rid of, but even then, you know, you can use them. You probably don't need any bigger than that. I mean, this is probably going to be too big, isn't it? But it's all good. Okay. I've got my lounge room is a beautiful teal colour. So I really like having the shabby chic colours for Christmas. So doesn't matter if it's not we're going to sew around that. I actually really liked this piece. I thought that was really, really nice, and I like how it's a little bit shabby. We need to cover some of that, and then see how this, well, we are just going to do this, and this is a permanent marker, so we will see that. That looked like it might have been a star. It doesn't matter when things aren't, always working out. There we go. Looks like it needs a ribbon. Okay, so even though this is over on the edges, this is why we really do need to, I might even go as far as the edges, like make it that little bit bigger. Yeah, so just use it as a base. Okay, so what I'm going to do, get me trusty dusty, love me glue, and just stick that in the middle. Same with this little lady. She is adorable. I mean, all this next stuff I will be pinning down. So I rather like this bit of fabric here. I think that is beautiful, and I'm just going to put that along there. We get most of that, which is good. Okay, what else have we got? I've got all sorts of stuff sitting here. I do rather like, now that's probably, oh, actually not too bad, the green, but I think we need quite like this. See, it's got a lot of that green in there. That vintage green's beautiful. That other piece will end up getting cut off, so you probably can pin these down. I just want it to, you could probably do crazy patchwork, but this is sort of going to be like shabby chic crazy patchwork. Now we have a look. Oh, we got some of this pretties. Okay, that's going up higher, so this can go down here. There we go, like that. Oh, want that bit of green in there. So pretty. These are probably my two favourite pieces out of those packs. And then, yeah, got a few of those little pieces. I wonder if I've got another skinnier one. I may have. Why waste it, hey? That works really well. See, these are all just little remnant offcuts, and then there's some of these too that I really like, which I'm going to probably, you need your planes. Okay, we'll move that over. I like having the shabbier edges. I don't mind that you don't necessarily see all of it. Okay. So pretty. Don't you just love that sound? Okay, it's going to go over the top of that, right over the top. So we don't want to waste. There we go, over there. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's good to have some solid pieces. Okay. Oh, here we go. Speaking of solids, I might even tuck a bit of this underneath. I quite like how it goes like that on an angle. Okay. Really hoping all of this is in camera. Okay. Now, there were some bits that I had. Here we go. There was another. These are leftover pieces from, hang a minute. See these little bits, aren't they pretty? Yeah, everyone got an embroidery piece in the purple pack, and I got tiny little pieces left. But this was actually from some of the edging. See, that would be really nice on the edge. That sort of comes in. That way you've still got that pink. I mean, you may not get a lot of this. I've got that bit for something else. But it'll come in, or maybe even there. That way that'll go in there, and you just sort of want it on the edge, but I don't want to cover that because I love this fabric. What about that? No, I'm going to put that in with the angel. I think that's the way to go. It's got a lot of whites. Okay, we'll cut that off. Really doesn't need a great deal. I'm just wondering, do we need to put anything in there? I think I like that on top. You're just working along with me. I've got just this tiny plain piece, which is actually part of that. Wondering if that'll work. I think that will. And that one I might even put on top. Okay, so I've got something like this. I'm wondering if it's the right colour. I just had it left over, but I don't know. I think probably this one would be a better fit. See? Perfect. And then once that's done, that's going to go over the top. So, looks a little bit weird, but by the time you stitch it down, I could probably use some of these little bits for on here, because there'll be leftover bits, and that's going to go over the top of that. And so for my little angel, I might even do another video, because I would like to come in with some of my Inktense pencils, colour it in, and you know, then do some stitching, which yeah, so that's going to be another part for so for this one. I just want to use this stuff everywhere. Okay, pinky green, and I've got pinks around. Give me a look. There we going. Okay, I might even zoom in. There we go. Up here, plenty of fabrics and stuff laying around, that's for sure. So I will keep some of these bits and pieces over to one side. Here's my little angel. I think she's cute. I mean, that would even be a really good centerpiece, that part. Okay, I'll do a bit of stitching. Where's me? Have a sip of coffee. I was even thinking something like this is a leftover piece that's already been stitched. Might not be nice on that, because I like the teals and the pinks. Oop. Okay, so all the stuff over there, And then we're going to use, I might use, no, not that one. I've got this is the, I might use this as the edging, so I've got to probably tuck that in. Okay, how long have we got? Maybe about that long. Oops, sorry. Put it right near your face. Probably blinded someone. Now, what I'm going to do with this, love the way it's sort of all shabby. That is going to go in between and be sewn down. I might have that darker bit at the front, quite like that. So when I do sew everything down, at least that's going to be stuck in. Okay. Yep. Let's do. Oh, geez, I'm not winning because it's got a bit of a thick. So what I will do is I will probably start stitching around about here, and then we'll do, I think we might do a bit of a grabby stitch. Put that down. We want that, I think better go back up here there. We want that you know, shabby chicy look. There we go. And I'm not going to go all the way through. Even if I do, it's not a bad thing, but you can feel it because it's padded. You'll be able to see some of it, but it's been caught. Okay. Actually, this is probably not a good idea. You've got to put that out because I've got to cut around. Everyone's probably yelling at the yeah, not a good idea, Suze. Yeah. That'll go on last, and I'll just stick it to the back. So, just giving it a quick, doesn't need to be a masterpiece. Shabby chic, slow stitch. Things you can make with the packs, and that's why, you know, like it doesn't need to be Christmas colours like Rachel and the girls say, as long as it's colours that are going to suit your needs. My Landrium's about that colour, and maybe a tad darker, but yeah, so that's why I sort of want to go with the softer colour tones. Reason why I'm doing this stitch with that one is because it's sort of fairly frayed edge. The other ones I could probably do a running stitch, might even do a fly stitch on some of them. Okay. Getting closer. So grabbing this bit now, so that pink part will be starting to get attached. Then we've got to embellish with buttons and bits and pieces. It will be awesome. And I'll just, go down and give it a bit of an iron. And yeah, I might even cut these off now. So I've got a bit of an idea of how far I need to go. Okay. And I could probably use these little bits. Make sure that I don't cut that off, which I did. Oh, good one, Suze. There we go. These little bits I could probably use. See, I cut it off. That was smart, wasn't it? Oh well. Not the end of the world. We will just fix that up a little later on. And what I should have done with this, see how I've got a knot at the end, and you can see that, probably should have done this underneath, done the knot. Okay, I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do a running stitch. Hold that down. Might be a bit of a longer video, but oh well. We enjoy doing this gorgeousness. And I have been a little bit slack. This is going to make up for I didn't do a video on Saturday, so you get a bit of a longer one today. Okay. Now, this part here, I'm just going to do a couple of little crosses. I think that will be rather cute. Yep. Hold that there, pull it a little tighter. Across. I've had to learn to let go. We see how all these fray bits in times gone by, and I'm still even tempted to cut them. But yeah, just got to let it go. Now I'll come up here. Okay. Now, what stitch will I do along there? Let it go down a little bit. I mean, running stitch really is the best. I could probably just do one of those little grab stitches. Ooh. You sort of want to have it a little bit different, like a slip stitch. Yeah, this is the perfect colour. It's sort of like a minty green. See, time's gone by. Oh yeah, I'm going to cut it off. It's going to annoy me. Okay, but it'll eventually fray again. But sort of similar to that other one on the top, but a bit more wider in the stitches, because it's just sort of just grabbing it. naive, I may end up on this bit here grabbing a little bit of lace or something. And on the Christmas tree, push that down, I am probably going to stitch there and across here just to hold it down. You know, we might even find a button. I think I might even have a star button somewhere that I can put in there. So what I'll do is I will pause. I'll have a look at how long the time is. So we're getting there. Just got a running stitch there. Yeah, see, 40 minutes. I might pause, finish sewing and come back, and because we sort of want to see how it's going to finish. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. I'm starting to think I probably need to do a part 2. So I've stitched this on this side. I did a feather stitch, a fly stitch, attached fly stitch here. I've organised some buttons, and I'm going to probably do some embellishments and all that kind of stuff. So I might leave it at that. I'm going to do some stitching across here and just to hold that down, and then you get your buttons that you sort of like have no idea normally what you would use them for, and I'm going to find something a little bit bigger. I'll probably you know, round it off a little bit more around the edges and try and make it as big as I can to get as much as of the bits and pieces. Yeah, I just love that. I didn't want to cover it, this piece here. So okay, so I will pause it. Not pause it, I will end this video and then we'll do another video, and you can do something similar. I might even do another video and show you how I do paint some of these. I'm going to use, where are they? You can use watercolour. Oh, there goes my stuff. But I will be using Inktense pencils. So you can use watercolour pencils. So I'll have them out for the next video, which will be part 2. Okay guys, thank you very much. I really hope that you like what you see so far, and I will catch you in the next one because I think it's just going to be a bit too long. Okay guys, bye.